A Fox 10 News viewer called us to say she has bees swarming outside her apartment and a honey-like substance on her interior walls containing maggots. That's right. We sent our Joe Salvatore to investigate the problem. Let's look at what he found.
When we heard that a viewer had a bee problem, we called a bee expert.
My name is John Hassett. I started keeping honeybees back in 1976. I have been the president of the Mobile County Honeybee Keeping Association.
The viewer invited us to come out and take a look at her apartment for ourselves. Sure enough, a swarm of bees had made themselves a home inside some wood shingled siding.
If they're on the side of the house and there's a few of them going in and going out, that's a time where you really don't want to aggravate them because they will sting you.
But just as soon as we started recording video, an apartment manager appeared and asked us to leave. So we moved our interview off premise.
Well, I noticed it on Wednesday.
Mobile resident Shauna Johnson lives in an apartment complex on Shelton Beach Road.
I went beside my bed and I looked, I'm like, what is that? Is that maggots?
I'm no bug expert, but those look like maggots. Bee expert John Hassett agrees.
Somehow the bees have died in there. Maggots aren't usually attracted to honey. Ants are attracted to honey. Maggots are attracted to anything that's a dead object.
Johnson went to her apartment managers for help.
So, okay, I called the maintenance man. And then he said that there wasn't no emergency. So he had corporate to call me. And she said that there was no emergency, that I need to go to the store and get some stuff to kill the maggots or whatever.
After getting kicked off the property, we called the apartment manager and gave her our bee expert's phone number. She said they already had a bee worker come out and take a look at the swarm, but today bees continue to enter and exit the siding. The tenant, Shauna Johnson, sent us some photos from inside her apartment and pointed out the honey-like substance she found along the seams of the walls and floors.
And once I pulled my carpet back, that's when I noticed the honey.
What it sounds like to me, Joe, is that yes, there were honeybees inside that wall because of the evidence of the honey dripping down the side of the wall.
Back at Fox 10, I called the apartment complex's corporate owner in Arizona. A representative said she knew about the bee situation and they are working on it. Reporting from Mobile, Joe Salvatore, Fox 10 News.
And our honey bee expert says to seal off any areas outside your home where bees could get in with silicone, not latex. Bees will eat right through that. And if you find a swarm outside your home, don't spray them. Instead, call a bee handler. We posted a link to a local beekeeper on our website for you. That is fox10tv.com.